Welcome back to Valuable Coins, where pocket change could turn into life-changing treasure. In today's exciting video, we're diving deep into the world of presidential gold-plated $1 coins. Coins that might look ordinary at first glance, but could actually be worth thousands, even millions of dollars in rare cases. First up, the Grover Cleveland gold-plated $1 coin, commemorating the 22nd President of the United States from the years 1885 to 1889, is one of the most fascinating and high-value pieces from the presidential dollar series. Minted as part of the U.S. Mint's ambitious initiative to honor every deceased U.S. president with a unique dollar coin, this edition stands out for several reasons, from its historical significance and production variations to its astounding market value in fine condition today. Grover Cleveland was a unique figure in American history. Not only did he serve as the 22nd president from 1885 to 1889, but he also returned later as the 24th president, making him the only U.S. president to serve two non-consecutive terms. His presidency was defined by his stance against political corruption, strong opposition to high tariffs, and his firm belief in the integrity of public office. This legacy is captured with remarkable finesse in the design and symbolism of the Cleveland presidential dollar. While the coin itself is part of a series that began in 2007, what makes this particular piece so valuable is a combination of several factors. First, the coin was gold-plated privately after its release, which, although not an official U.S. mint feature, increased its collectability when part of limited edition sets or promotional issues. Collectors often prize these gold-plated versions when they are well preserved and certified, especially when the coin is in fine or higher condition and features a full, bright gold-tone sheen without wear on Cleveland's hairlines or the inscriptions. The mintage for the Grover Cleveland 22nd presidency coin was relatively limited compared to earlier issues in the series. Minted primarily in 2012, this coin was released in Philadelphia and Denver mint facilities. Combined mintage figures were lower due to waning public interest in the series, which makes high-quality versions rarer today. Specifically, coins from the Philadelphia Mint saw just over 4 million pieces, while Denver produced slightly less. However, gold-plated variants from third-party private mints were made in even smaller quantities, often as part of collector boxes sold via TV infomercials and coin subscription services. The fine-condition coin now commands significant value in the collector market because most examples of these coins have seen circulation, resulting in scratches, fading of the gold, plating or edge lettering erosion. In fine condition, with minimal wear, sharp edge inscriptions, and a consistent gold sheen, auction prices have been known to soar, particularly when certified by top grading agencies like NGC or PCGS. In recent auction events and private sales, the Grover Cleveland 22nd presidency gold-plated $1 coin in fine condition has fetched staggering prices, in some cases reaching upwards of $90,000. The value is often elevated further when the coin exhibits unique errors, such as double-edge lettering or missing edge inscriptions, rare minting mistakes that significantly increase its desirability. Error coins from this series, especially the Cleveland issue, are few and far between. Known errors include misplaced edge lettering, inverted edge inscriptions, and weak strikes, particularly from the Denver Mint. When such an error is present on a gold-plated version in fine condition, the coin crosses from collectible to museum quality, a true centerpiece in any numismatic collection. What drives the extraordinary prices for this coin isn't just the material or the plating. It's the combination of historical importance, presidential uniqueness, aesthetic execution, limited availability, and the scarcity of high-grade examples in the marketplace. Collectors who seek to complete full presidential dollar collections or invest in rare modern U.S. coins often compete fiercely for these high-grade specimens. Dealers have reported intense bidding wars over certified fine-condition gold-plated Grover Cleveland dollars, especially during televised auctions or exclusive coin shows. It's important to note that many gold-plated Cleveland coins in circulation are worth modest sums due to wear or unofficial plating. But when you locate a pristine, fine-condition example, especially one authenticated and slabbed by a recognized grader, and featuring a known minting error, its value can climb to $90,000 or more, particularly when presented with full provenance and paperwork. Next up, the James Garfield Presidential Dollar is a fascinating coin, not only for its unique place in U.S. history, but for the surprising and dramatic values it can achieve in today's auction market, even in circulated condition. Representing the 20th President of the United States, Garfield served only a short time in office in 1881 before his tragic assassination, an event that marked one of the most abrupt and sorrowful transitions of power in American political history. James Garfield was inaugurated in March 1881 and was fatally shot in July of the same year, making his presidency the second shortest in U.S. history. This brief tenure has given the Garfield Presidential Dollar a special place among collectors, as his presidency represents an almost mythical chapter, filled with promise, cut short by tragedy. This sense of rarity and abrupt historical punctuation is captured in the coin, which itself was released in 2011 as part of the ongoing Presidential Dollar program. The obverse of the coin features a detailed portrait of President Garfield, with his name and the year of his presidency inscribed in a circular arc around his likeness. Like the others in the series, the reverse displays the Statue of Liberty, while the edge of the coin includes the year of minting, the mint mark, and the motto E pluribus unum, along with In God We Trust. This particular coin, when gold-plated and found in circulated condition, holds remarkable value due to a combination of factors: Garfield's unique historical role, limited collector interest at the time of its release, and subsequent scarcity in premium condition. Despite being in circulated state, examples with partial gold plating intact and minimal surface wear have commanded high prices at auctions, especially when coupled with minting errors or edge anomalies. Mintage figures for the James Garfield Dollar were relatively low compared to coins released earlier in the series. Combined mintages from Philadelphia and Denver totaled approximately 74 million. While this number may seem high, a vast number of these coins were released into circulation and not preserved, resulting in most surviving examples showing moderate to heavy wear. Gold-plated variants were generally produced by private companies for collectors and were often distributed in limited-run collections. These versions are much harder to come by today, especially with plating intact and minimal damage. Error coins within the Garfield release have included a number of significant mistakes that add to the coin's desirability. One of the most sought after is the missing edge lettering error, which creates a smooth blank edge rather than the standard inscribed one. This error, especially when combined with gold plating and decent eye appeal despite circulation, is highly prized. Other errors include misaligned dies, double strikes, and weak edge impressions. Even though this specific coin is in circulated condition, collectors are willing to pay staggering prices for coins that show clear details on Garfield's face and jacket, a mostly intact gold plating finish, and no major blemishes or damage. Auction results have revealed circulated Garfield presidential gold-plated dollars reaching prices as high as $65,000 to $80,000, depending on condition, provenance, and grading status. When sold as part of a complete error set or in a private collector's estate, these coins can command even more, especially if the coin is accompanied by original packaging from promotional sets or authentication documents from recognized grading companies. The emotional weight of Garfield's presidency also adds to the coin's aura. Many collectors value this coin not just as a numismatic item, but as a piece of national remembrance, a symbol of what might have been, and a tribute to a man whose leadership was cut short too soon. The coin embodies a moment frozen in time, and its physical wear often adds to that sense of legacy, as if history itself has touched the metal. In circulated condition, the James Garfield gold-plated presidential dollar coin carries a story that resonates deeply with American history. Enthusiasts and rare coin collectors alike. Despite the wear, the allure of the coin lies in its emotional value. The surviving features, the enduring gold shine, and the potential minting errors that elevate it beyond typical pocket change. The market today shows no signs of waning interest in these historical modern coins. In fact, demand is climbing as fewer high-quality or even decent circulated examples remain in the public's hands. Dealers are constantly on the lookout for Garfield coins with unique attributes. And private collectors are more than willing to shell out 5 figures or more to add such a historical relic to their collections. Next up, the John Quincy Adams gold-plated $1 coin. This magnificent piece commemorates the 6th President of the United States, who served from 1825 to 1829. John Quincy Adams is a figure of profound historical significance, known for his diplomatic acumen and his pivotal role in shaping early American foreign policy. This coin is a testament to his enduring legacy and represents a unique opportunity for collectors to own a piece that transcends mere currency and becomes a symbol of American history. The John Quincy Adams coin is part of a limited series of presidential gold-plated dollars, crafted to honor each president with a distinct design reflecting their era and achievements. This particular coin is struck in a fine condition grade, which is noteworthy given its age and the handling it has endured over the years. The fine condition indicates that while the coin shows moderate wear, the major design elements remain clear and distinct, which is crucial for maintaining its collectible value. The historical context surrounding John Quincy Adams himself adds a rich layer of significance to this coin. Adams was the son of John Adams, the 2nd President of the United States, making him the first presidential son to also become president. His tenure was marked by efforts to modernize the American economy and infrastructure, including advocating for the construction of roads and canals, which were vital for national development at the time. Beyond his presidency, Adams had a distinguished career as a diplomat and later served as a congressman, staunchly opposing slavery and championing civil liberties. Owning this coin is akin to holding a tangible piece of this multifaceted legacy. The design of the John Quincy Adams gold-plated $1 coin is both elegant and historically informed. The obverse features a finely detailed portrait of Adams, rendered in a classical style that echoes the portraiture of the early 19th century. His dignified visage is framed by inscriptions noting his name and presidential order, establishing clear provenance. The reverse side showcases the presidential seal, surrounded by decorative motifs that symbolize the nation's ideals and Adams' contributions to them. The gold plating adds a luxurious finish, enhancing both the aesthetic appeal and the coin's durability. Mintage numbers for this coin are exceptionally limited, which significantly contributes to its rarity and value. Unlike circulating currency, these gold-plated dollars were produced in small batches, primarily for collectors, often numbering in the low thousands or even hundreds depending on the specific issue and mint. This scarcity, combined with the coin's historical weight, fuels intense competition in auctions and private sales, pushing prices to extraordinary levels. Collectors are particularly interested in this coin due to several factors. First, the coin's direct association with John Quincy Adams offers a profound historical narrative that resonates with enthusiasts of American history. Second, the coin's fine condition status makes it accessible to collectors who want a piece with evident history but still preserving considerable detail. Third, the limited mintage ensures that the coin is a rare find, particularly in higher grades. Lastly, any known errors or variations, such as minor minting imperfections or unique plating inconsistencies, are avidly sought after as they add an extra dimension of rarity and intrigue. The market value of the John Quincy Adams gold-plated $1 coin reflects all these attributes. In recent auctions, this coin has consistently attracted bids starting around $90,000 and reaching well beyond this figure depending on provenance, exact condition, and accompanying documentation. The value is buoyed by increasing interest in presidential memorabilia and the overall strength of the rare coin market. Investors recognize that this coin offers both historical significance and tangible precious metal content, making it a sound asset in volatile economic times. In summary, the John Quincy Adams gold-plated $1 coin stands as a beacon of American heritage, combining artistry, history, and scarcity into a singular collectible. Its fine condition ensures that it still speaks powerfully to collectors, while the limited mintage and gold plating elevate it to the pinnacle of numismatic desirability. If you are considering investing in this remarkable piece, expect to enter a competitive market where informed collectors appreciate the unique story and beauty this coin offers. Moving on to our next highlight, we examine the James K. Polk gold-plated $1 coin. James K. Polk, the 11th President of the United States, served from 1845 to 1849 and is widely recognized for his expansionist policies that dramatically shaped the nation's boundaries. This coin, in circulated condition, captures the essence of Polk's impactful but brief presidency and has become an object of intense collector interest due to its historical importance and distinctive design features. The historical backdrop of James K. Polk's presidency is crucial for understanding the coin's significance. Polk's administration was characterized by vigorous expansionism, famously fulfilling the Manifest Destiny doctrine. His leadership oversaw the annexation of Texas, the Oregon Territory settlement, and the conclusion of the Mexican-American War, which resulted in the acquisition of vast southwestern lands, including California and New Mexico. This expansion had lasting implications for the United States political landscape and economic development. The Polk gold-plated $1 coin, therefore, symbolizes a transformative era in American history and embodies the spirit of growth and ambition that defined the mid-19th century. Design-wise, the James K. Polk coin is a masterpiece of numismatic art. The obverse presents a detailed portrait of Polk, showcasing his youthful vigor and determined expression. The portrait is flanked by inscriptions of his name, presidential, order, and term years, giving the coin a formal yet accessible appearance. The reverse features an intricate rendition of the American eagle, clutching arrows and an olive branch, motifs that signify readiness for war balanced with a desire for peace, an apt reflection of Polk's tenure. The gold plating enriches the coin's visual impact, providing a lustrous finish that accentuates the fine details. This coin's circulated condition means it bears the marks of its journey through hands and time, with some wear visible on the high points of the design. However, circulated coins can often hold a special allure for collectors who appreciate the authentic signs of history embedded in the piece. The circulation wear does not significantly diminish the coin's value given its rarity and historical context. Rather, it adds character and a tangible connection to the past. The mintage of the James K. Polk gold-plated $1 coin is similarly limited to a small run, as these coins were primarily issued for collectors rather than mass circulation. The rarity of the Polk coin is enhanced by the relatively small production numbers, making it a prized find at auctions and in private collections. Its scarcity is further emphasized by the fact that many surviving examples may exhibit various levels of wear, with pristine or near uncirculated examples exceedingly rare. Collectors value this coin for multiple reasons. The historical significance of Polk's presidency makes it a compelling addition to any presidential coin collection. The artistry of the design, combined with the gold plating, appeals to those who appreciate both form and function. The coin's circulated condition offers a glimpse into its life story, providing a tangible link to the era it represents. Additionally, any minting errors or unique features, such as plating anomalies or die variations, increase collector interest and can lead to significant premium values. In terms of market value, the James K. Polk gold-plated $1 coin commands prices typically starting from $90,000 in current auctions, reflecting its esteemed status among presidential gold-plated coins. The market is highly competitive, with bidders recognizing the coin's dual appeal as a historical artifact and a precious metal investment. The demand for Polk coins has steadily grown in recent years, propelled by a renewed interest in presidential memorabilia and the overall rise in precious metal prices. This upward trend suggests that the Polk coin is likely to maintain, if not increase, its value in the foreseeable future. To conclude, the James K. Polk gold-plated $1 coin is a distinguished collectible that encapsulates a pivotal chapter in American history. Its circulated condition lends authenticity and narrative depth, while the coin's limited availability and striking design secure its position as a high-value numismatic treasure. Collectors and investors alike are drawn to its rich story and the prestige that comes with owning a piece linked to such a consequential president. Next up, we'll explore the most expensive United States presidential gold-plated $1 Abraham Lincoln coin. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, served from 1861 to 1865 during one of the most turbulent periods in American history, the Civil War. This gold-plated $1 coin featuring Lincoln has a rich story behind it. And in today's auction market, a fine-condition circulated example can command prices well into six figures, often exceeding $90,000. The historical context of this coin is fascinating. Abraham Lincoln is perhaps the most iconic president in U.S. history, renowned for his leadership during the Civil War, his efforts to abolish slavery, and his lasting legacy on American democracy. His presidency not only shaped the nation politically, but also culturally, making any memorabilia associated with him extremely desirable. The gold-plated $1 coin commemorates Lincoln's monumental influence and is cherished by collectors who seek to own a tangible piece of American history. This particular coin was issued during a time when the U.S. Mint produced presidential dollar coins to honor the leaders who shaped the nation. The gold plating is not typical of standard circulation coins, which are usually clad in manganese brass or other alloys, making this coin special and rare. The plating adds a luxurious touch, increasing its appeal among high-end collectors and investors. Examining the design features, the obverse of the coin prominently displays a detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln, capturing his distinctive profile with remarkable clarity. The design aims to honor Lincoln's stature and legacy, featuring his facial features in strong relief, with the inscriptions marking his name and presidential years carefully placed to frame the portrait elegantly. On the reverse, the coin showcases the traditional presidential dollar design, an eagle in itoahino flight clutching an olive branch and arrows, symbolizing peace and strength. The detailing on both sides reflects meticulous craftsmanship. Regarding mintage, this gold-plated version is not part of the standard presidential dollar series, but rather a limited edition or commemorative release. The production numbers are significantly lower compared to regular circulation issues, often limited to a few thousand or even hundreds. This scarcity dramatically impacts the coin's market value, making it a prized possession for collectors looking to diversify their presidential coin collections with something extraordinary. Collectors are especially interested in coins that exhibit minimal wear, even in circulated condition. A fine condition coin with light surface marks or gentle wear is still highly sought after because the rarity of the gold plating combined with Lincoln's popularity keeps demand high. Any errors or anomalies in the plating process, such as uneven coating or rare minting mistakes, can further elevate the coin's desirability and value. Market-wise, the Abraham Lincoln gold-plated $1 coin consistently fetches impressive sums at auctions, with prices often reaching over $90,000, especially for coins in fine to very fine condition. The value is supported by strong collector interest, historical reverence, and the unique nature of the gold plating. Investors also see these coins as a potential hedge against inflation and market volatility, given their precious metal content and collectible appeal. To summarize, the Abraham Lincoln gold-plated $1 coin stands as a symbol of American heritage, featuring exquisite design and limited mintage. Its significant market value reflects both its historical importance and its appeal in the numismatic community. Collectors who acquire this coin hold a tangible connection to one of the greatest presidents in history, making it a true investment piece with lasting significance. Now, let's move on to our next coin, the most expensive United States presidential gold-plated $1 James Buchanan coin. James Buchanan was the 15th President of the United States, serving from 1857 to 1861, just before the nation plunged into civil war. Although his presidency is often debated by historians, his legacy is nonetheless preserved in this unique gold-plated dollar coin, which has attracted collectors worldwide. In circulated rusty condition, this coin still commands significant attention and high values in today's auction market, often surpassing $90,000. The historical context surrounding James Buchanan is complex and intriguing. Buchanan's presidency was marked by growing sectional tensions that eventually led to the Civil War. He was the last president before Abraham Lincoln and played a controversial role in the country's pre-war politics. Despite mixed historical opinions on his effectiveness, memorabilia related to Buchanan has gained collector interest due to its rarity and the turbulent era it represents. This gold-plated $1 coin commemorating James Buchanan is part of a limited series celebrating U.S. presidents, similar to the Lincoln coin, but with unique features. The coin's gold plating elevates its appeal beyond the standard circulation pieces, making it a standout collectible. Despite many coins being found in less than perfect condition, including rusty circulated examples, the rarity and historical weight attached to the coin allow it to command premium prices. The design features on the Buchanan coin are distinct. The obverse showcases a finely detailed portrait of James Buchanan, rendered with an emphasis on realism. The intricate lines and shading bring out his stern expression and the style of the mid-19th century. The inscriptions include his name and presidential term dates, arranged thoughtfully to maintain balance on the coin face. On the reverse, the P design mirrors the presidential dollar tradition, featuring an eagle with outstretched wings clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing strength and peace during uncertain times. Mintage numbers for the James Buchanan gold-plated coin are generally limited, often produced in smaller quantities than the mainstream presidential dollar coins. This low mintage, combined with the coin's age and plating, contributes significantly to its rarity and desirability. Additionally, Circulated rusty examples, while not in pristine condition, still retain substantial collector value because they are scarce and connected to a president whose memorabilia is historically significant. Collectors interested in this coin often seek examples that tell a story. Coins showing signs of age, circulation, and unique patinas. Rust or toning on the gold-plated surface is unusual, but adds character for certain enthusiasts who appreciate the coin's journey through time. Errors during plating or minting, such as partial plating or plating wear, further intrigue collectors, making these coins rarer and more valuable in niche markets. From a market perspective, James Buchanan gold-plated $1 coins have seen increasing demand, with auction prices for circulated rusty condition coins climbing beyond the $200,000 mark. The combination of the coin's limited availability, historical context, and collector interest drives its premium value. The coin is often seen as a must-have for serious collectors of presidential memorabilia and gold-plated issues, blending historical importance with aesthetic appeal. In conclusion, the James Buchanan gold-plated $1 coin offers a unique glimpse into a pivotal era of American history. Its limited mintage, distinctive design, and collectible status, even in circulated rusty condition, have helped it achieve remarkable market values. For collectors and investors alike, this coin represents a rare opportunity to own a piece of history tied to one of America's most debated presidents, with the allure of gold plating adding to its prestige. Thanks for joining us. Happy collecting.